Hey kids, I'm Raj Haldar. I'm going to be reading my book P is for Pterodactyl for you today as part of Barnes & Noble's Storytime. Now, P is for Pterodactyl is a very unusual alphabet book, and maybe you can tell me why. Do you know what this purple creature here is? That's right, it's a pterodactyl. And what letter does pterodactyl sound like it starts with? T. Right. It sounds like it starts with a T, but what letter does it really start with? That's right, a P. So this is an alphabet book about all those words and all those letters that misbehave. And that's why it's called the worst alphabet book ever. Are you ready to read it? All right. And one little trick before we start. For a lot of these words in the book, all you have to do is drop that silent, pesky first letter and sound out the rest of the word, and you'll know exactly how it is pronounced. So let's get started with P is for Pterodactyl, the worst alphabet book ever. A is for isle. Huh? Not like an island, but like an aisle in a grocery store. The bread aisle has not been cleaned in eons, and 9 tiny beasts meet to have a feast. Oh my goodness, can you help me count the 9 tiny beasts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my goodness, they are running amok. B is for bdellium. What is that? We doubt anyone knows what bdellium is, but it's the only word dumb enough to begin with a silent B. Wow. Let me tell you, I've read this book for thousands of kids and even adults, and I've never met anybody who knew what bdellium was before they read this book. And just so you know, bdellium is a tree, and it grows in Africa and Asia, and there's a sap that comes out of it, just like a maple tree. The sap in the bdellium tree smells really, really good, and they use it for a lot of fragrances and incenses and perfumes. C is for czar. Can you say czar? Shh, the fascinating czar is secretly part Czech. Oh my goodness. A czar is the name of a ruler of Russia. This one's a lot of fun. D is for Djibouti. Can you say Djibouti? The boat race begins when the handsome judge from Djibouti drops his handkerchief from the bridge. Djibouti is a country in Africa, and it's almost entirely desert, but there's one big lake in the middle of the country called Lake Assal, and there's so much salt in the water, and salt in water makes things float really easily, and that's why the kids are having a boat race in Lake Assal. E is for ewe. Oh, do you know what a ewe is? E-W-E? That's right, it's a female sheep. Eileen the ewe was so euphoric the wolves were eaten, she even gave the eulogy. F is not for photo, phlegm, phooey, or phone. What do those words start with? PH. And what sound does PH make? Photo, phlegm, phooey, and phone. Oh, it makes an F sound. F is only for photo when you speak fluent Spanish at home. I know a lot of you out there speak Spanish at home, and in Spanish-speaking countries, there is no PH for F. They use F. So in Spain, in Mexico, and all the other countries where they speak Spanish, even right here in the United States, all the Spanish-speaking people say photo, and they spell it F-O-T-O. G is for gnocchi. Who loves to eat gnocchi? The gnome yells, "Waiter, there's a bright white gnat nibbling on my gnocchi." Oh my goodness, can we find all the silent G words in this sentence? Gnome. There's a silent G right here, bright. Gnat. Can you see the gnat buzzing around? The gnome in the red cap is so small. Look how big the gnat is. And what letter does gnat start with? No, not N, but a silent G. And gnocchi. For those of you that love gnocchi, you'll know that it's a lovely, yummy, scrumptious pasta dumpling. H is for air. Not like the air we breathe, but H-E-I-R, air. An heir is somebody who's next in line to receive something. The honest heir admits that herbalism isn't his cup of tea. This is the honest heir right here. What do you think that he wants to do? Even though his dad is an herbalist, which is kind of like a pharmacist, what do you think he wants to do? That's right, he wants to play hockey. I is not for eye. Oh, E-Y-E, like the eye on your face. We asked the pirate if he has two eyes, and he said, aye, aye. Ooh, this is one of my favorites. J is for Jai-alai. Can you say Jai-alai? Jai-alai is a game that's played in Spain, and it's known as the fastest sport in the world because you pick up a ball with a scoop called a cesta and you throw it really, really fast, and it can go up to 188 miles per hour. Juanita and Bjorn happily played Jai-alai before eating fajitas in Juarez. K is for night. Oh, not like day and night, but like a knight in shining armor. The noble knight's knife nicked the knave's knee. My goodness. L is not for L. Huh? Oh, like the name L, E-L-L-E. That's L the elephant. An elephant named L rode the L train halfway to El Paso and dined on hearts of palm with her folks. Did you know what an L train is? An L train, EL train, short for elevated train, is a train that goes over the city, not like a subway train that goes underground. M is for mnemonic. Can you say mnemonic? But now Mr. M can't remember why. Oh, a mnemonic is anything that you use to remember something really hard by connecting it to something really simple. So you might know the mnemonic to remember the colors in the rainbow. Roy G. Biv. R is for red. O is for orange. Y is for yellow. G is for green. B is for blue. I is for, this is a tricky one, indigo. And V is for violet. And look at that. Mr. M here is teaching his students about the way to remember the Great Lakes. You just remember the word homes, and you'll remember that the Great Lakes are Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, and Superior. N is not for not, K-N-O-T. N is for naughty children who will sing a solemn hymn when autumn comes to an end. Oh my goodness, these kids are causing a ruckus on Halloween, and who's watching if they're being naughty or nice for Christmas? O is for Ouija. The French leopard says, oui, we'd love to play Ouija with the wee witch from Oaxaca. Can you find the wee witch from Oaxaca? Oh, there she is. Oaxaca is the name of a state in Mexico known for its yummy food and many other awesome things. And here we go, the star of the show. P is for pterodactyl. Ptolemy, the psychic pterodactyl, struggles with psoriasis. Psoriasis is just when you have a little itchy skin. You see that little red spot that he has underneath his turban? He'll put some cream on it. Q is for quinoa. Yum! we can enjoy quinoa and quiche by the Keys of Qatar. Qatar is a desert country in the Middle East. And look at this family enjoying their big bowl of quinoa, a yummy ancient grain. What comes after Q? R. R is not for R. A-R-E. Oh, right. In England, the Queen proclaims, "We aren't saying the R's in butterfly, shark, or lizard." Did you know in England, they dropped the R? So if you want to sound like the Queen of England, all you have to do is repeat after me. Butterfly, shark, lizard. S is for seas. Not like the letter C, but like the body of water. S-E-A-S. Cece swam through the debris in the seas to see the imaginary Isle of New Arkansas. There's, of course, a real state of Arkansas, but we made up this imaginary island called New Arkansas. And we filled it with stuff from the real Arkansas. So you'll see here we have a blackbird, and that's the state bird of Arkansas. We have here a violin or fiddle, which is the state instrument of Arkansas. And can anybody find a diamond on this page? That's right, there's a diamond ring on the island right here, and that's because Arkansas is the only state that has an active diamond mine where they get diamonds for diamond rings. T is for tsunami. Do you know what a tsunami is? That's right, it's a great big wave. The charging tsunami washed away all of Tchaikovsky's tchotchkes. Oh my goodness. Tchaikovsky over here, he's a famous Russian composer and musician, and he's so focused on playing his piano that what does he not see coming? That's right, he's not seeing this tsunami that's coming and washing away all of his tchotchkes. Tchotchke is a Yiddish word for all those little trinkets you have around your house. U is not for you. Oh, Y-O-W, right. You never could have guessed that the wolf was disguised as the U. Ah! What comes after U? V, that's right. V is for 5. You guys recognize these, right? This is a way of counting that originated in ancient Rome, and these are called Roman numerals. This represents the number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. How romantic. Where do you see Roman numerals today? On watches? And movie titles? They're still all over the place. W is for wren. W-R-E-N. That's a type of bird. The wren wrapped the rabbit's gift in red, but forgot to write a note. My goodness, how will he go to the party without having a note with his present? X is for xylophone. Xavier's extra arm made him an exceptional xylophone player. How many arms does Xavier have? 1, 2, 3. That's right. Y is not for why. W-H-Y. Oh, that's right. But Eve, who is wearing yellow shorts, yells, "Why is the Eiffel Tower upside down? Why is the Eiffel Tower upside down?" Because Eve is upside down. And what letter does the upside down Eiffel Tower look like? The letter Y. All right, extra credit. What letter does the right side up Eiffel Tower look like? That's right, the letter A. Very good. Last but not least, Z is for Zhivago. That's Zhivago the zebra. Good night, Zhivago the zebra. I've enjoyed our rendezvous. Zzz. The end. All right, that was a lot of fun. You guys did a great job. I know you're all cooped up at home, and so am I, so if you want to have more fun with pterodactyls, you can have your parents help you. Follow my Instagram page at lush.vita, where we're playing an online version of my creativity card game, the most wondrous creativity card game ever. Or you can go online and download a free activity sheet, including a Color the Ptolemy Pterodactyl page. You can find your wackiest crayons and decide whether Ptolemy should be purple or teal. I made a purple Ptolemy here. This is the classic. So you can go and get that, but I've enjoyed reading with you, and I hope you enjoy many, many more books while we're all stuck at home over the next few weeks.